Hey guys, Pieguyrulz here, and I'm here with the late report to tell you what you probably already know. Yes, Stuart Snyder, the CEO of Cartoon Network, has stepped down. Some of you are very familiar with this guy, and some of you have no idea who he is. I don't really talk about the CEO too often because, well, A, he's actually not the supreme authority over everything. He still has to answer to Turner, which is the bigger company that owns Cartoon Network, TNT, and a few other networks. So he's not the end-all be-all for all decisions, and he's not the one that makes all the decisions. He has to approve them all, yes, but he's still not completely to blame, quote-unquote, for Cartoon Network being the way it was at the time. However, I'm not going to absolve him of all of the crimes done to Cartoon Network. I mean, he is still the CEO, or he was during that time period. A lot of big mistakes were made, a lot of rebrandings kept happening, a lot of stupid songs like The Fall is Just Something That Grown-Ups Invented thing were perpetuated. A lot of good shows got canceled and a lot of shows got greenlit. So yeah, it's entirely possible that Stuart was a good, well-meaning guy that actually liked cartoons and was just a victim of circumstance. I mean, Nickelodeon started to go down at that time too. It's just times were changing and policies had to change. Some shows just had to end. I think Batman once said, "You either let your show continue on for 1,000,000 seasons until it runs itself into the ground, or you end it early and have it be a completely good show from start to finish." Or something like that. My point being, it's not entirely this guy's fault. I mean, the guy's obviously smarter than whoever's heading up Nickelodeon. Seriously, he actually picked up Adventure Time. However, we do know that Stuart was pushing very hard for the CN Real thing, so maybe he was a complete monster. However, I think we can all agree, whether Stu was good or bad, it's time for a change. It's time for someone with fresh ideas. And that's why I think Turner should vote me for Cartoon Network's president. I know, I'm inexperienced and have no idea what it's like to control a network, but I have ideas, folks. I have ideas. All joking aside, though, they actually haven't named a new CEO, so who knows what's going on with that. The reason why Stuart stepped down was because him and Turner's new president didn't really get along. There was some friction there. So, fingers crossed that Turner's new president's a cartoon enthusiast and will do what's right for the network. So yeah, that's about all I have to say on this issue right now. Depending on who they pick to be the new CEO and when they announce it, maybe there'll be another video about that. But for now, I'm cautiously optimistic, and I think a change for the network could be really good for it. Or it could put it on a downward spiral, canceling all the good shows and bringing in a bunch of bad shows, and oh boy. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed. Pieguyrulz, out.